Hi dear students, how are you today? Are you fine? I hope so. Do you know that life without math is impossible? Yeah, and I'm sure that you enjoy a lot while doing math problems. It means math is what? Interesting. Math is interesting. So let's get started our today's lesson, which is also an interesting subject. Okay, what is that? Cone. Cone. Yeah. Definition. At first, we are going to define you. This shape or this title. Okay. Definition. To create a cone. It means that if we want to draw or if we want to have a cone, we take a circle. And a point. What do we call this point? Vertex. What do we call it? Vertex. Which lies above or below the circle. This vertex can be up or can be down of the circle. We then join the vertex. To each of the points on the circle. In circle we have infinity points, yeah? So we can draw many lines. Infinite lines, yeah? So in order to show that this, what? To form a solid figure or shape. So once more, pretend that in here we have a circle, and at the top of circle we have a dot. Okay? So what do you call that? Vertex. If we have many lines, two or more than two lines, so what do we call? This shape is called cone. What does solid mean? Solid, it means 3D, 3 dimension. For example, if a circle is here and dot is here, if I draw many lines, in here it will come to 3D object. 3D object, it means 3-dimensional. It will have length, it will have width, and it will have height. This shape has length, width, and height. Okay, I introduce you the terms of the cone. You see, it is radius. This is the height. This is vertex. And this line is called slant height. In here you see what? In here you see a triangle. Rectangular triangle. So, by this rectangle, right triangle, okay? By this right triangle, we can also have Pythagorean theorem, okay? What is this? L square. L square is equal to H square plus R square. If in somewhere L is not clear, so what should you do? You have to find by the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, let's read the formula which are related to cone. Okay, V is equal to 1 over 3 pi r square multiple h. This is the volume. What do you call V? Volume. And in here we have S. S is equal to, so 1 over 3 pi r square. Do you know pi r? Pi r is the area of circle. And do you know h? H is the height of cone. S is equal to pi r multiple L. What is L? L is slant height. And what do we call S? Lateral. So in here as I written for you. Lateral area. And A is equal to pi r L plus pi r square. So in here, you know the value of pi. How much is the value of pi? It is 3.14. And it is an irrational number. In order to understand these formulas, these three formulas, it is better to do one example. What is that? Example, calculate the volume, lateral area, and surface area of the given cone. In here we have a cone that we are going to calculate volume, lateral area, and surface area. Solution. First, because L is not clear and we need in our formula L, what should we do? We have to find L. How do we find L? Do you know? Yeah, Pythagorean theorem. L in here, L square is equal to 4 square plus 3 square. It means that the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the legs. The sum of a square of the legs. It was the Pythagorean theorem. 4 to the power of 2 is 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. So if L square is equal to 25, and we have under the root both sides, a square root both sides, so what do we have? L is equal to 5 minutes. Now, in the second step, which is very important, that we are going to start the find volume and lateral area and surface area. How do we find? It's very clear. V is equal to 1 over 3 multiply pi. So no need, now I don't want to use the value of pi because it has similar decimal and also in just we use pi in here, okay? 1 over 3 multiply pi multiply r square. How much is r? 3 to the power of 2. Multiply. H. How much is h? 4. Okay? V is equal to 1, 3 will be cancelled with 1, 3. So 3 multiple 4 is 12. 12 pi. At home you can use the value of pi and multiply with 12. So, and in here we have what? V. V is equal to 12 pi meter cube. M to the power of 3. And in order to find S, in here we have formula. Pi r L. Pi, the value of r is how much? 3. And the value of L is how much? 5. Pi r L. 3 multiple 5 is 15 pi meter square. So again you can use the value of what? Pi. And the last one. A is equal to, as the formula, pi r L plus pi r square. Pi r square, you know r in here. Okay? Now, that is equal to 3 multiple 5 is 15 pi plus 3 square is 9 pi. It is equal. 15 plus 9 is 24. 24 what? Pi meter square, because it is area. This is area. So the value of the meter square. But in volume, it is meter cube. And we have studied for today cone, the definition of cone and also shape of that. So the formulas, and finally we studied an example, and you can do lots of problems related to cone. And best of luck. I hope that you pass your best days of your life, and follow our YouTube channel Afghan-Turk Marif, and comment and suggest for us in order to answer you, and best of luck. See you.